Golf Central on YouTube, brought to you by the Chrome Soft Golf Ball from Callaway.
Hi there, I'm Todd Lewis. Great action from Colonial Country Club side of the Charles Schwab Challenge on Friday, and there was some weather in play. There was more than 2-hour delay, but several big names were able to finish the second round, including Jordan Spieth, who leads the way after a 66. He follows up a 63 that he shot on Thursday. He has gone bogey-free through 36 holes, and the guy who won this tournament 5 years ago is doing it once again. He hit 14 of 18 greens, as you can see there. Still missing some fairways, but you can do that at Colonial. Those fairways are narrow, and the holes rather move quite a bit. But his putter remains very, very hot. Just 27 putts on the day. Here's Spieth and others in chase trying to win in Fort Worth.
Yeah, putter still felt pretty good. I came out of the rain delay and I made a nice putt on 3 and really felt like I had a chance to birdie almost every hole on that front 9 and even into the early in the back 9. And but I didn't swing it as well. I wasn't really completing it, and it wasn't feeling great. I knew I was going to kind of have to manage my way around the golf course a little bit, and fortunately did a pretty good job of that. It's really nice if you play any bogey-free round here, let alone a couple. So, yeah, it was. I'm in a good spot at a familiar place, and just gonna have to go check on the weather and set a goal for the weekend.
Yeah, I was going to say that putt on the last par, that one will make dinner a lot better tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I told Michael even before that hole started, I was really starting to lose focus and was kind of just making swings, going through the motions, and just kind of not really as sharp the last 3 or 4 holes. And sure enough, right after I said that, I belayed a sand wedge, which I don't think I've ever done in competition. And luckily that one went in to really not kind of hurt me there and leave, like you said, dinner will taste a little better.
The loss of focus just from the long day?
Yeah, I think I just kind of got late in the day and got a little fatigued or whatever. I mean, that happens sometimes here or there. And I had something to eat and a little hydration mix, and it helped a little bit. And yeah, it was a long day. And fortunately, I think everyone's going to finish, and we might be off in the afternoon versus any restarts. That would have made it tough driving back to Dallas.
Yeah. Where do you feel like you are with the full swing as far as it just feeling natural versus thinking through it? You talked about.
I'm still a little ways away. I mean, I've done tens of thousands the wrong way. And so however long it takes to kind of get back to, and it's really, for me, it's a feel. I know what it's supposed to feel like in impact, and I'm doing a pretty good job of getting there. More swings than day-to-day on the range than, say, the day before on the range, and then on the course it's still lagging a little behind. But I'm able to, have my start lines quite a bit tighter, and that allows me to play a lot more confident golf. And then I'd like to strike it a little better than I did today with the mid-irons, but again, I was able to really get it around nicely and made quite a few mid-range putts today, which you don't want to rely on, but I feel confident in the ability to knock those in out here.
How do you characterize, or how drastic is the turnaround from state of the putting at the PGA to first 2 rounds here?
I don't think we've ever played on Pascalum greens, so that was one adjustment, and they were a little slower because of how windy it was. And it was just kind of hard to commit to, starting a ball outside the hole from 5 or 6 feet and having to hit it that hard. You just feel like you're going to miss them all high. And so I ended up just kind of babying some putts and lipping out on the low side a lot. And so I just got here and just felt more committed from really the first few putts of the first round. But I needed to work on some significant stroke feels as well. And I think the combination of just being on surfaces I'm used to, and then also the work that was done just in 3 days' time, and little work at that, given the weather we had, has been very nice. But I'm still able to work that field as much as I can.
Was it Bentgrass greens or Bermuda?
Benttree?
Or your home club growing up? Sorry.
Brookhaven. That was Bermuda. Yeah, I love Bermuda greens. Tiff Eagle Bermuda. Just because I love the grain, I grew up on it, and like a East Lake, that kind of. But bentgrass has been a good surface for me as well.
Actually, I don't. I mean, I felt really, really good every single tournament just about this year, and had a meeting with some of my team, my coaches, and Travis, my caddy, and I was just kind of talking to them like, is there something I'm missing here? And they basically just said, stay in the saddle. We really like what you're doing, and just keep going, because something good's going to happen soon. And I was really happy that something good happened today.
Ball striking was there today. I maybe didn't drive it quite as good as I did yesterday, but irons were on top form. A couple of miscues, one bogey, hit the tree and got a bad line in the bunker. It was plugged, so I didn't really have a play there, but a nice bogey save there, and then birdied the number 4. Give myself a lot of birdie opportunities. If I can eliminate, some silly mistakes, the bogeys will, vanish. But other than that, I'm happy with the way I'm hitting the ball, getting a little bit more comfortable on the greens, and just give myself as many opportunities around this golf course as I can.
I don't know. It's like a little bit of a sweet and sour kind of taste, because I felt like I played really, really well on the front and hit some really good putts. Unfortunately, nothing wanted to drop, and then on the back, I missed 3 or 4 drives, and Colonial is like that. You miss the fairways just a little bit. Usually you get blocked out, and you're struggling you're trying to figure out ways to make par. So unfortunately, that was a little bit what happened on the back 9, but I was very happy to finish at least birdie par and bring it in with an under par round.
Sergio, it seems like guys that have done well here in the past, like yourself, like Phil, Justin Rose, Jordan Spieth, do well again. Is there something to, cracking a Colonial code how to play well here? Once you played well here before, you kind of have an idea how to play well here?
I don't know. I think it just depends on how you're feeling that week and how your game is. I was thankful enough and lucky enough to get my first PGA Tour win here in 2001, and I've had some really good weeks, and I also had some not so great weeks. So it's been a little bit of kind of black and white for me on this course, but I do like the course, and I feel like if my game is on, if I drive the ball well, I can score very nicely here. But like I said earlier, Colonial is really asking a lot of the tee, and if you're a little bit off, you're gonna struggle.
Sergio, you feel good about where you are going into the weekend and having these first 2 rounds over before the unexpected weather? I mean, it's actually starting to rain out there right now. So.
Yes, definitely. I mean, obviously, I would love to be 2 or 3 better, without a doubt. But like I said, the back 9 was a little bit of a fight where things didn't want to happen, and unfortunately, the front a lot of close misses and or near misses, and I think overall I feel good about the way I'm hitting the ball. Feel comfortable. I like the work that I've done with TaylorMade the last 2 weeks to try to get everything dialed in as best as possible after these last 3 years that I wasn't with them. So I'm very happy with that, and hopefully I'll play great again on the weekend and have a really good shot at it.
So Jordan Spieth will head into the weekend with a 1-shot advantage. Jason Kokrak 1 back. Both those players looking to win for the second time this PGA Tour season. Phil Mickelson, by the way, bogeyed 2 of his final 3 holes to miss the cut by 1 shot. Golf Central pregame Saturday at noon, and then our live coverage at 2 p.m. Eastern.